I just don't understand how somebody could do him this way.
He always tried to make peace. If he seen something getting out of line, he'd try to correct it.
The suspicious death of a Jefferson County man has friends and relatives looking for answers. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Ron Reynolds. Ashley Gaston has the night off. Jefferson County deputies say all signs indicate a man who lived in the Cardinal Meadows neighborhood was murdered. When Emerson Franklin, a faithful deacon at New Pilgrim Baptist Church, didn't show up for services this morning, church members went looking for him and discovered a crime scene at his home. That's when deputies responded to their 911 call around 10 this morning at the home in the 1200 block of Hillebrandt, located in the Jefferson County, just outside the city limits of Beaumont. A steady flow of people gathered outside the yellow crime scene tape that surrounded the home of Emerson Franklin Beverly West. His neighbor says Franklin lived alone at his home in the 1200 block of Hillebrandt.
Like I say, I'm on the water board and thing, and I have been down here a couple of times to help him with water problems and stuff. But he was just kind of to himself.
When Mr. Franklin didn't show up for Sunday church services, church members went looking for him.
He teach like Sunday school, and when he wasn't answering anything, and he's over the financial books for the church and thing, and when he wasn't answering, they came down and they say they pulled off of A&M here through that driveway, and that's when they seen the door was kicked in.
As deputies entered the home, they saw signs of a struggle and then the body of 76-year-old Franklin. He had no children of his own, but was a father to many, including his friend Charlie Jones, who drove back from Galveston when he heard about Franklin's death.
One of the kindest person you ever wanted to meet. You know, that's just Mr. Frank. He ain't had anything bad to tell nobody. And that's why I say I don't understand this here, because he don't deserve this here, you know. So he was real nice to everybody. You know, if he can help you, he would.
And although the circumstances of Franklin's death is still unclear, those who knew him say they are sure he had no enemies.
Because everybody at the church just loved him, you know, so because he was this kind man.
Which is more of a concern for those who live in the Cardinal Meadows community, who are now taking extra steps to keep a watchful eye out for each other.
You know, you don't know what's going on. And seeing everybody was thinking just because they didn't see a vehicle, they assumed he wasn't there.
Deputies say Franklin's vehicle was taken from the home and recovered in Beaumont. Anyone with any information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 833-TIPS.